is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome when we're living our dream.
Hi, and welcome to another review from this week. I think it might be the last review, I'm not sure. I don't know if there's anything else worth viewing in the cinemas at the moment. I mean, I've already seen RoboCop and I've seen the thing Las Vegas and Her. Actually, no, there's one more. There's the film about the paintings, the something men or other with Clooney and Matt Damon and everyone else. Monuments Men. There we go. Yeah, and I'll need to see that. So that'll either be later this week or next week. But anyway, today's review was for the Lego Movie, and it didn't start off too promising. The cinema situation, anyway, not the actual film, because I had to walk into a film with it being half term, full of kids. So kids to the left of me, kids to the right of me, just full of kids everywhere. And I have to say that these kids were the most well-behaved, quiet kids I have ever known. Probably because the film was so awesome. As the song in the film goes, everything awesome. The film was epic, and it sucks you in. You know, especially for kids. If you want to bring kids to this film, do it, because they won't get bored. They will just be sucked in. And if you're an adult and you want to see it, do it, because it's just full of nostalgia and just epic scenes. Like when I first saw the trailer, I was worried that all the best bits were going to be in the trailer, and then you watch the film, you see all the trailer bits, and then that's it. But it's what the trailer doesn't show you that's most awesome. There is some extremely cool cameos in there, and I'm not going to say what they are because it will spoil it for you. All you need to know is that you need to go see this film because you will enjoy it for those cameos and for the film itself. I liked watching it as an adult and seeing the beginning of it and how it's very George Orwellian, and they're in this closed off society where everything is perfect and nice and happy and everything's right, and it felt really cool to be seeing that in a kids film. And even the ending, you've got the typical moral choice ending where everything works out, or does it, and it would be trite and cliched, but it's a kids film, so it works. I've yet to see a film this year. I saw Pacific Rim last year, and that made me feel the same amount of happiness, but that was mainly from a nostalgic point of view. But just watching this film, I was just enjoying it. You have a smile on your face throughout the entire film. Well, not really the entire film, like halfway through it starts picking up and you just really get into it. And there's some really cool scenes, and yeah, I really can't find a flaw with the film. I was expecting to find at least something dull about it, or something boring, or most kids' films, they start off slow and then they have an awesome middle and then they patter off to the end. But this doesn't do that. It just keeps you interested, keeps you going. It throws a lot of curveballs at you that you don't expect. And it's very imaginative. Very, very imaginative. I wasn't expecting the script or the plot to go where it actually went. And if you're a fan of stop motion, then go see it. I don't know how. I know they did a combination of CG and stop motion. I don't know if it was the entire stop motion or entire CG, but I know they did a combination of the two. And the end credits, I believe, is entirely stop motion. And it's quite impressive to behold if it is actually all entirely stop motion like that. The voice work is cool. The writing was good for a kids' film, and it's, other than Toy Story, it is probably the best kids' film I've seen in quite some time. Although they didn't half milk it. I didn't realize how much advertising is aimed towards children on a children's film until I've actually sat through a kids' movie. Bearing in mind that this film was rated U, so you didn't have any of the dark and dreary trailers that we typically get. You didn't have the amputee soldier talking about how it's great that he's got a theatre in his soldier home. You didn't see the join the army adverts. You didn't see any of the boring car adverts or insurance adverts or Barclays car adverts. You just saw all the adverts aimed specifically at kids. Even adverts that weren't aimed specifically at kids, they put a kid twist on them. Like they had a BT advert entirely made out of Lego. They had a Confused.com advert made entirely out of Lego. And then they just advertised Lego to the kids for the good 10 minutes before the film. You've got Lego books, you've got Lego Land Windsor, you've got, Visit Disneyland where there's Lego. And, even, what else did they have Lego? Oh yeah, the Lego binder, the Lego sticker collection, everything Lego that they could thrust into kids' eyes because they've seen the Lego movie was there. Even the Pearl and Dean opening was full of Lego characters advertising the Lego movie that we're already watching and waiting to go see. And it's a strange one as well. Typically we get the Kevin Bacon, the free bacons for the EE Wednesdays. We didn't get that. Instead, we got Harrison Ford advertising Sky Movies. And it felt really strange just to not have Kevin Bacon before the end of the film. But it was a nice experience. It's nice to sit and watch a film through the eyes of a kid and realize, that the world isn't so crap and shit as you think it is. And it just gives that personality because you didn't see any negativity. There was no bad elements in the film or the trailers up and coming to it. There was no bad language. If there was violence, there was cartoon violence. Even on the cinema listing, there's no description of what the film is. It's just universal. There's no mild scenes of terror. There's no scenes of frightening or anything else. I will say though that there is a 15-second epilepsy scene. So if you've got kids that suffer from that or you suffer from it, then be wary of it. It is there. I was surprised they didn't actually mention anything about it because it's quite intense. But other than that, I just go see the film. If you just had enough of movies this year already, or even last year, and you just want to change from the typical cracked out Hollywood sequels and prequels and remakes and everything else, you just want to see something original and nice that isn't cracked out by DreamWorks or Disney. This is by Warner Brothers. Then go see it. Just treat yourself. Just sit down, switch off your brain, and watch it. That's probably why I'm not even describing the film this much, because I just watched the film. I didn't critique it. I couldn't find any flaws of it. I find nothing but positives. And it really makes you feel like a kid at heart. You're smiling with the kids in the audience, you're just watching it, and you really enjoy it. And I know for a fact that all kids' movies aren't like this. I'm going to input a trailer here actually. Here's a trailer.
A star is born.
He won the hearts of a nation.
I was completely blown away.
He performed across the world.
Sensational.
And now, he's ready for his close-up. In 2014, this top dog has all the right moves.
I'm so cool and I'm so groovy. When I go
Pudsey, the movie. Featuring David Walliams as the voice of Pudsey.
That is an example of the sort of movies that kids are looking forward to seeing. Some wonder dog crap. It just looked terrible. This is the one awful trailer I had to sit through, and thank God it wasn't so long. But it was awful. It's like the trailer proved that all kids' films aren't as great and fantastic as you think they are, and there are some real stinkers out there. But kids will watch it because kids are stupid. Well, some of them are. But seriously, go see this film. If you just want to be cheered up and you want to enjoy yourself, just go watch it. If not just for the awesome cameos and the random scenes that you just don't expect, but for Batman, Batman's in. Go see it for Batman and Superman and Green Lantern and Wonder Woman. That's not giving away spoilers, they're all in the trailer anyway. And yeah, just go see it, because really you won't be disappointed. It'll be one of the best cinema movies you see this year. It's not grand, it's not full of special effects or intriguing plot lines, it's just a good film. There's just nothing wrong with it. It's just clean and nice, wholesome, and you feel better leaving the cinema after watching it. To give it a short summary, it's basically a Lego game on the big screen. That's all it is. And what better reason do you need to go see a film than for that? But anyway, thanks for watching. Sorry this review wasn't as informative as you would hope it to be. I really can't find anything bad about it. Just go watch it, and I'll see you next time.
Everything is awesome. Everything is cool.